Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Aurora Esports Overwatch Clash Season 10. This is the Backstreet Bitterns versus the Wyoming Wunks. I don't know if this is a week 10 or 11 match, but one of
Week
those.
11.
11? Okay, this is 11. Yeah, it's week 11
Yes.
match.
Yeah. So this is for all the marbles. The last match of the regular season for both these teams, and this one is very important because only one team from this group will make playoffs, and the winner this match is the one that decides that. Will it be the Bitterns, the Wunks, or the Grizzlies could potentially make it depending on the outcome. We'll see as we go into Junkertown for map number 1 as picked by the Wunks. The Bitterns, they choose to ban the Hanzo. The Wunks, they ban the Alari. As we're going to just get right into it. The teams are ready to go as we go into map number 1, Junkertown here.
Battle.
Yes. And of course, everybody, thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah, nobody needs to watch OWCS finals right now. We want to watch Aurora.
What are they, trialing a new character right now?
No, only deciding who wins like thousands of dollars or something. It's not important.
Well, I'll give the winner of this match $1,000 too, surely.
I don't make that promise because somebody's actually gonna ask for it now.
I thought my time in the field was done, but I guess you can't predict everything.
We do see the Sigma mirror for both teams. Of course, Dire, Sigma you say is one of his more iconic heroes. The Wunks, Junkertown seems to be like their map pick. I don't think there's really
proclaiming a barrier.
Junkertown.
Let's move in like the sun. We can't let them keep pushing. Stop that payload.
As they start their switcher on Wyoming. Maybe looking for some early picks. Trying to see WK right now.
They're attacking me.
Choosing to get through contact. Both teams choosing to play pretty slow as is style. Switcher now hard. Takes the survival. Second for WC.
Not so fast.
Pause coming out early. Let's see what the deal with this is.
I know last season WK had lag issues.
Isn't this a mid-fight? Correct. This should not be. This is technically an illegal pause.
A payload in motion.
You're not allowed to pause mid-fight, and like people are
a number of circumstances,
dying.
Of course.
Like pre-post.
It's like pre-post mid. Not even what does that mean? What does that mean?
Just before, after, or during the fight, I guess. It doesn't help us.
I'm here to rulebook. Thank you, Ari. Our integrity committee over there, because of course Ari, known for following all the rules this season, has definitely not gotten in any trouble. Expert rule reader. That's what Ari is. Absolutely. Wait, I'll pause. Go next one. I don't know. We'll see here.
Should work.
All right. WK actually left the game, so it'll take us to go to the pause screen here for a little bit.
From what I understand, WK had lag issues 2 seasons ago, right?
Yeah. I mean, WK in general has always had, some issues. So I'm not surprised. But WK is back in the lobby, so hopefully it's just a short pause.
If anyone is watching that wanted to do pugs tonight, this game might go long.
You are actuating the barrier.
Everyone push that payload back!
Actuating the barrier. Hello.
Spicy's actually just swapped over to the song. I don't know how I feel about this one. Potentially looking to flank.
¿Qué tal?
hurting the
Hello
Wunks
there.
and the Bitterns, whoever gets first. More than not all of them. The first pick is crumbling the fight instantly.
I'll cover you.
The barrier cannot withstand much more.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Anywhere invisible. Just the spot them out in.
Clear out.
Sing for me!
They're quite low. Dire moving on a
Raising shield.
kills off of that one.
Let them keep pushing. Stop that payload.
For the Wunks as they make their way.
Nick, just so you know, we couldn't hear you at all on stream.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
You're like, it sounds like you're 10,000 miles away.
Watch tonight from Overwatch.
Why don't you go?
Sorry, I got
Taking care of
As expected.
payload mobilizing.
I'm under a gun.
BK falls as well, probably. But it should be a kite out. It will be a place he can't get away.
Dire's all the way in the back line. Does get one, but he's kind of just trapped back here. It's not the side of the map that you want to be on. It's 4 people on cart for the Wunks. The rest of the Bitterns have to be able to contest this one. Dire now making their way there. 4 ultimates online. Didn't you see me? He's going to go with his overclock. Nano boost applied from Hyperbola as well. Trying to make sure this is the statement they need to get the second point capture. 2 picks as well, and a nice rail from Didn't You See Me. They trade 1 onto Hyperbola. And Dixie Dire gets a second, but it's not going to be quite enough. The Wunks. It's a very fast second point, and they got 4 minutes on the time bank here.
This is something that I noticed with all the teams in this group. They all are not the best at touching cart. They put off cart a little bit too much for
Yeah.
my liking. And that just goes for every single team in this group, and I think it will come down to who C9's less.
I hope it's not who's C9's less, because that's not the kind of Overwatch I want to watch.
I agree. It's not a wish, but an unfortunate
ADP
truth.
early here from Spicy. He does catch on to both supports. Dire trying to get the follow-up shots. Hyperbola so low on the side. They're gonna live though. Dire going with the Flux instead. Does hit onto Transflect. Suzu not quite there, but Dire gets antied. Trades the Sigma. It is gonna be a 1-for-1. Spicy getting a second though means that it is a man advantage for the Bitterns. A nice shot by Didn't You See Me, trading it right back. WK has to be careful on this point, forced to just bash away, give some space up to the Wunks. Oh, Didn't You See Me hit Spicy while they were in Viz, actually. Doesn't gonna cost the Sombra their life. But teams have regrouped here, so are back to a 5v5.
If Voyager here on this Tracer job will be to basically rat in the back line, and it will lower the Sigma enough to die to the railgun. An aware position in the back line. Verity also falls.
WK gonna go down as well. Voyager looking for more onto Warbler Hawk. Suzu to try to keep herself alive. Does hit one shot, and Tyre back on the Winston. Does get the kill on the Tracer. Didn't you see Tracer back? But there's a monkey in your back line. Transflex pushing this cart forward. Dire has to go back to touch. Not gonna be able to do so. Kitsune Rush now on point for the Wunks. WK, Desperation last touch. Not gonna get it done. And it's a 152 time bank for the Wunks here on Junkertown.
Score 0-3.
Yeah.
Switching sides.
Honestly, not something I expected, but
Initiating.
the Wunks have been looking good last couple of weeks. If you told me, what, like, start of the season that the Wunks are gonna be in playoffs, I genuinely wouldn't believe you. And that's not even playing to the Wunks, it's just something wasn't clicking.
Yeah, absolutely. They had a very rough second stage. I think they went winless. Maybe one win actually. I think they had one win over the Bitterns. But coming into this final stage, they had questions about the team that were asked. You know, what can this team do to respond? And they've won their first 2 games, and winning this one would secure them that spot in playoffs.
Indeed, indeed. That would also be Greg's first time in playoffs.
That is true.
That would be huge.
Maybe that'll be good for their mental.
He told me if we don't make playoffs this season, I'm actually taking a season off. I was like, okay.
But perhaps this will be the time for him to make playoffs.
This is his time.
Bitterns on the attack. They choose to stay with the Brig. I'm not quite sure about this Brig pick, in all honesty. It feels like it's really rough in the poke mirror. WK has tried to play aggressive with it, but ultimately there's been some issues. But they stick with it. Nade out from Hyperbola does catch on a Verity, so they need to be a little bit careful with that one. Should be able to live just for now, though. Bitterns just trying to force the cart, not able to really do so. Dire's taking a lot of poke. It's trying to walk up. It's a whip shot onto Transflect. Dire does catch the rock as well. Transflect falling so low, but the Suzu is there for Master Play to keep the Sigma up. Slept onto WK. Dire goes forward and just dies with both cooldowns up as well. The Warblehawk is going to trade one, and Spicy is in the back. Picks up another onto Master Play. So they're going to hold for now, but they do get some early trades, and Dire's back on the Winston.
One thing I noticed with these two teams, like I said before, is that cart pressure.
Transflect so low, but gets the nade. Keep themselves alive. Flux now out from Transflect. Does catch on to WK. Bash into the side room. As Didn't You See Me gets the first on the Verity. These supports in a lot of trouble for the Bitterns. Rock onto WK. And they're just stuck in this room. They're getting cleaned up.
The Kiriko should be able to escape, but not for long. The picks come through.
I respect the Winston swap from Dire. I'm a Winston enjoyer, but into hard poke, it's so difficult. You saw that fight; he just fell over, and already it just takes a lot of poke. Kitsune rush out for Master Play, trying to catch Dire. The Winston's gonna be able to jump out though, so good job by the Bitterns to avoid that one. That's one ult expended. They have their own ults to re-engage with, 4 of them to be exact. We'll see what they want to go with first. It's going to be the overclock from Verity, looking for some shots on the side. Catches one onto Master Play, but it's actually Dire who gets the better of the tank duel. And goes for more as well. Second on the Voyager, jumping now onto Hyperbola. And despite the fact the Wunks used the Nano, used that Emre ult, the Bitterns actually do a good job of playing around it and or win the fight. Transflect is here, maybe could touch, but Dire is doing a good job of guarding the high ground, and so they're going to get the first point cap.
Yeah, Dire now looking to die this backline. Or possibly the Sigma. We'll see who falls low first. Onto the backline.
Yeah, Dire's in, has the Primal Rage available if they need, but a good sleep from Hyperbola forces the Primal Rage, trying to get the kill on the Ana. So hard. Dire will eventually get it. but the rest of the Wunks, the rest of the Bitterns have fallen instead. It was a good overclock from Didn't You See Me, getting an early kill onto the Brig. Transflect now, able to hold this high ground. Just pressuring up the team, Flux in hand whenever the Bitterns choose to walk. Now
Got
the
that
go
bash.
button does connect onto the Brig, but it's a nice Suzu from Orbitalhawk that keeps WK up. Now with Invigorate, you know, WK goes forward, gets the bash, but Hyperbola with the first pick onto Spicy is traded out by Dire, but the rally's still on point for the Bitterns. Now that it's over, so hard for them to continue in this fight. Dire in a lot of trouble on point, has the bubble to stay alive for now, choosing to re-engage, but with Orbitalhawk going down, only the Brig heals. So really hard to keep this Winston up. He decides he wants to keep going. It's a nice rock by Transflect. But Dire surely goes down here. And that should spell the end of the push here for the Bitterns.
The hard part now will be re-engaging with... Wait, never mind. Verity.
And they're just staggering
some late
themselves. It was a nice sleep. Hyperbola slept the Tracer.
It's like making use of that signal floating perk that... was recently added, and... Dire spotted out top window.
Yeah, very difficult for this Winston to dive here. No primal available this time. It's all up to Verity and Orbitalhawk with their ults here last fight. Orbitalhawk goes in with the Continuing Rush on the high ground. It's a battle ball out for Voyager, chases down Verity, not able to use their overclock with that one, and now Transflect has their own Flux in the back line. I don't think it connected. But WK going down means that it's a man advantage now for the Wunks. Spicy falling as well. It's just Dire. Does get the juggle onto Hyperbola, but needs to touch the point. Is there with Bubble. And Verity is finally back with this overclock, but it's a little too late. The Wunks gonna get the hold on point B and gonna win map 1.
Thing to note is this is the game where they have to win or not make playoffs, and they have a ringer and Spicy.
Always
It is
tough when
unfortunate.
you don't have your full team, you know.
Especially when the season is on the line.
But Bitterns are gonna have to they're gonna have to battle through it if they want to stay in this series. Voyager with a nice few shots in the play of the game. And a good first map for the Wunks. They show why they're so good at Junkertown, why they favor that pick so much. And they get the win, map number 1. How are the Bitterns gonna respond? We'll find out after a short break. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Aurora Esports Overwatch Clash Season 10, Week 11. We did some. I am Silto, joined on the cast by Nave and Prod with Nave. We discussed this between the break. The Bitterns are out of playoff contention now.
Yes. So I wasn't able to check before the game, but I checked after that map. The Bitterns were alive, but they needed the 3-0. And unfortunately, with that loss, the Bitterns are no longer in playoff contention. Same with the Grizzlies. The Wunks have, with the map win, have won their group and will qualify for the playoffs as the 15 seed. As we make our way into map number 2 here, we have Lijiang Tower as chosen by the Bitterns. Obviously, despite the fact that there's nothing to play for in terms of playoff seeding, you still have to play the map. You still have to play the rest of the series out. Finishing on a win is still good morale for these teams. And Wunks, of course, want to go into playoffs, feeling well about themselves. So, everything to play for here. It's the cat
As you
ban,
say that,
actually, from the Wunks. Sorry, you can go.
As you say that, Dyer is on Doomfist.
Dyer is on Doomfist. So, I mean, they want to keep the mentality up. Maybe this is the way to do it, right? I don't know.
And then with a bang.
Potentially. Dyer Doomfist. Classic. Love to see when this one gets pulled out here. We have no swaps from the comps. Both teams running the same as map number 1. Didn't seem he's going to be on this Bastion. That we've seen success from multiple teams. Even with the cat ban. Bastion still a very powerful hero. Verity gets taken low, has to Wraith out. Just trying to chill in White Room for now. Didn't you see me walking all the way up on point and gets punched by Dyer? Bubble is there though by Transflect to keep the Bastion nice and healthy. And Voyager wins the Tracer duel over Spicy on the side. Transflect falling a little low, but now that the Bastion form is out, nobody can contest it. Didn't you see me on the point? And the Wunks are gonna get first cap.
Yeah, that Dire Dupe is not getting as much as we need to get from it.
And it has the power-up punch. So maybe a chance here. Looking for something, just punches past it, doesn't hit anyone, is a lot of trouble, does get the power punch back, but 35 HP and is gonna fall down. Hyperbola is traded though, but with Voyager once again winning the Tracer duel, the Wunks gonna hold here.
Come to me for heals.
And now the Zarya, something that my personal favorite thing to do on Doomfist is charge that Doomfist and then dodge them immediately. And if they can do that, that's not much you can do about it.
Yeah. Dyer choosing to swap off to the Doom. Back over to the Zarya, something a little more standard, but once again Voyager wins that Tracer duel 3 times in a row. And now Warlock trying to keep the Bitterns in this fight, going with this Kitsune rush. Dyer walking forward, but it's a nice kite out from the Wunks. Now going in with their own Kitsune rush in response. Transflect fully charged, beaming down the Bitterns. TV and Suzu force from Warhawk. Transflect still wants more though. Verity going down does mean that this kill Transflect is only a trade. And Dyer fully charged gets another on point. Didn't trade one, but this fully charged Zarya is going to be enough, and a nice fadeaway shot by Hyperbola does get the Bitterns the cap here.
Dyer's saying we're not going out easily. Fortunately, out of playoffs does not mean out of this game, and they're certainly making it look good.
Dyer, despite the fact that they swapped to Zar first, actually has Rav faster than Transflect. Verity tried to go with an early Blossom, gets traded for it, and Dyer in a lot of trouble. Didn't you see me just walks forward onto the Zarya. And so that early aggression out of the Bitterns doesn't pay off. they get punished for it. Very, still so far up. A 96% had to go for the touch, but couldn't survive. And so the Wunks are going to win the first round 100-33.
If I'm wrong, I believe that is 0 gravitons have just thrown on round 1.
Yes, Dire had the grav, but didn't quite get it off. Maybe the grav in spawn counted. I think he used it at the end there. Does that count?
Surely. It's close enough.
Wunks looking as good on map number 2 as they were on map number 1.
Wait, oh,
Bitterns
Dire,
trying to look for something. Hold on now.
the wrecking ball maybe?
4, 3,
I'm here for it.
round.
Show me Dire wrecking ball. Let this man play any hero. I don't want to watch it.
Dire is
For
always an
move on
electric
the
player to
bridge,
watch.
Trying to get the Juno, but I think it's just floating to safety. It's not really the target you want. Rolling through again. Still not finding much. Third time's the charm here, right? Oh,
Oh!
I was so scared that he just killed himself.
I mean, he almost got his one.
He did.
That's for sure.
Now turning back to Transflex, the Tsar's actually in a lot of trouble here. Could get collapsed upon. Dire finally getting the value on the ball. With the kill on the Tsar, that might just be the first cap for the Bitterns. Looking a lot better here on Gardens. Slam in.
One.
Suzu forced though. Going back in, didn't. Just a little low. Gonna get healed up. And the Wunks, they choose to go this white room rotation. We're kind of forced to, you know, being a little scared of this ball. Suzu forced out early and form. But Warblehawk going down means that, you know, man advantage for a short time. They do trade out one. Slam on point from Dire. Gets a lot of shielding from being in the middle of 5. They need to stay point here. Try not to give this cap. Didn't you see me the target? Gonna go fall down. It's still 1-for-1 trades. Slam onto point. Dire not able to finish the kills on the Kiriko. Gets in a rush from Overhawk now. Mine's out as well. It's an incredibly scrappy fight, but Dire finding a second means that I think it is, and yes, with Verity, putting the exclamation mark with the Blossom, it should be the Bitterns winning this fight. Grav out from Transflex. There's a follow-up from the Bastion, but the TP away is good. I don't know if you wanted to use that one. It's tough using 2 ults in a lost fight. You gave her the point and you didn't even get any kills for it.
I need some help.
I mean, they're swapping now. I guess that's for swaps, but still not great.
Not ideal, to say the least.
Indeed.
Wonks gonna go this white room rotation they did last time. But Dire again getting the first pick onto Master Play. The Wunks forced to fight this without their Kiriko. You know, any staggers here could be huge, could be the end of the round. Barry's in, but Dire rolling through. WK gets the pick off, and Beat engaging as well to get the rest of these kills. It's 76%, and they're gonna stagger Transflect. WK dies though! A bit of hubris from the Bitterns. They try to stall the D.Va, but instead they get traded.
Well, the backline Pulsum's expanded.
It doesn't connect. Trying to stay alive is Voyager. Somebody needs to touch the point for the Bitterns, for the Wunks. They do get one touch. And with the kill on Spicy, they maybe have an opportunity in the fight. Another kill onto WK. Dire forced away off the point. And so, when they needed it most, the Wunks are going to win the fight, get the cap.
I get it. Sometimes you're a game time player and you have to have everything on the line to win. But you're looking to play early here. Able to see anybody?
Ayers repping all the way behind, has Minefield in the back pocket, potentially looking for the Juno. It's actually the Emre the target. Looping Didn't You See Me in, pistol out from the Emre, trying to stay alive. Suzu as well, but Verity goes down first, traded onto WC, Didn't You See Me, and now the Minefield on point. So hard for the Wunks to play in Hyperbola, nowhere to go. And the Barrage completely annihilates Transflect, forcing them to use that bomb for the remech. Does get it. A nice slam will kill the mech again. And barring some touches here, it looks like the Bitterns are going to get the second point here. Didn't You See Me trying for one less desperation. Does kill one, potentially getting a second as well. But the spin to win from the Reaper, area equals cleared, and second point cleared for the Bitterns.
Bitterns,
1-1.
showing off something.
Showing off the dire ball.
Ready for
We show a more standard composition, not with the players we expect, but it's working out.
Hey, show me more dire ball. I like seeing it. It looked good on that map. You know, check some of the stats. Dire 22 on 3 on this map, just putting on a showcase. Voyager as well, 14-3. It feels like they've had a lot of impact on the Tracer. It's kind of been most of the production for the Wunks. Transflect is going to go over to the Roadhog, trying to counter out this dire ball.
If the Roadhog is in play, I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest.
Wunks cranking their hog.
Cranking
Trying
it out
to
a
look
little
for
bit too
something
hard.
here. Hook, one, but no shot. The shot isn't there from Verity, and WK gets the first pick. Hook in one is gonna hit the ground. It doesn't even hit the bubble from Dire. Shotgun is good to get the kill on WK, but man advantage for the Bitterns as Dire goes for a slam. Transflect finally gets the hook combo to kill Verity. And this Roadhog has a lot of staying power on the point, trying not to get booped off. Close to the edge of the map, is gonna live. But with Voyager fallen, there's not a lot of damage for the Wunks here. Hyperbola kind of low on point. Targeted by Spicy. Booped in again. Nice direct from the Pharaoh. And it should be first kept going the way the Bears.
It will, and you're going to spawn maybe to swap to the Echo.
Transflect still cranking their hog, deciding this is the only way into this dire ball. Does hook the ball. And now, going with the whole hog in the corner, catches the tank out. Nowhere for Dire to go. And so it's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Wunks. Spin to win from Verity, not able to connect with anyone in the backline. And the cap comes through, potentially some staggers here. WK trying to get out, is going to do so. But it was a nice whole hog from Transflect to open up that fight.
But the problem with that solution to the ball is you don't get that every fight. The ball will hit a lot faster than Transflect can build up, and I think that's the only solution there's we have an issue here.
Well, it comes to Dire, but the shields are there. Continue rush out for both teams. Another hook though onto WK is good. The rest of the Wunks trying to keep Dire off the point. Barrage from Spicy not able to kill the hog. And even though there's mines on point, it's not really where the fight took place. And so, Wunks getting win another there.
Far from enough.
And Dire's gonna match the fog. We have a fog mirror on Lijiang Tower. This is exactly what I wanted to see from the last week of the season.
Perfect week. And just show off what you got.
This is the kind of Overwatch I like watching. Hook on the transflect, Hog a differential on the point. Another with the shotgun onto master play. It's a third Hog as Voyager copies. Gets hooked out of it though, so not whole Hog off. WK using the beat to sustain the Bitterns. They have gotten the flip in the meantime, and maybe looking for some more. Spicy does get caught there, trying to walk forward. Dire not gonna chase after any of these kills. Maybe setting up for a hook off the map potentially. Does see two members. Hook on the transflect, but the damage is not gonna be there to clear the Hog. And they might just have to give this cap right back with Verity falling. Mind games. Dire tried to predict Hook and get transflect. Well, it wasn't meant to be. They're gonna rotate back to main. But transflect is so close to this whole Hog. Hyperbola has the Ray in hand. This could be the winning combination for the Wunks. Verity still 17% away from their own Blossom. So it's an uphill battle. Verity as the Wunks looking to close out Li Zhangtai with this one. Whole Hog out from transflect. They get hooked though! The Suzu is there to keep both Hogs alive. Someone needs to touch the point. And even though there's a Reaper, it's not going to be enough. It looked shaky for a little bit there, but the Roadhog swap does the trick. And the Wunks are going to win map 2.
This is... Now that... I mean, now that they're one away from a win, realistically, if anything good would happen, it would be right now. This is it.
This is it. Wunks, they get the second win on the board. One more, and they'll close out their season with a 3-0 victory. Bitterns trying to make it so this isn't their last map of the season. We'll see if they have any more in store for us, or are the Wunks going to close out in 3. We're going to go to a short break, but don't go anywhere. Aurora Overwatch Clash continues after this.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Aurora Esports Overwatch Clash Season 10. This is the Backstreet Bitterns versus the Wyoming Wunks. We are going into a map 3 with the opportunity of the Wunks cleaning out the season with a Wunks ending the season with a 3-0 win, or the Bitterns can start fighting back. I am joined by Nave on the prod and cast.
Yes, going into King's Row, it's going to be the Orisa ban and the Bastion ban. The Wunks, they banned Cat on map number 2, banning the Bastion here, map number 3. It seems they just don't want to play into any potential Cat Bastion shenanigans.
Indeed, indeed. I don't think. I mean, a lot of teams this season have been paired with the Cat Bastion, to a lot of our dismay.
Yeah, and specifically in this division, both of these teams have played against the Grizzlies, who played Cat Bastion into them. So these teams have both faced against it. Wunks deciding they want to ban it out. They don't want to deal with it. Makes sense. Should be getting into map shortly. We do have some swaps as Nano the Mercy has just arrived, and so it will be Verity who is going to be subbed out for Nano the Mercy, and the Bitterns are actually going to swap around their comp a little bit, putting WK onto DPS, keeping Nano the Mercy and Warblerhawk on support.
Certainly a newish look. Jesus. A new look for the Bitterns, and hopefully they get a different result.
As we make our way into map number 3, the Wunks up 2-0. See if they can close us out here. End their season on a hot streak.
Momentum's a strong tool, and winning this map is very important for the Wunks if you have that confidence going to playoffs.
Absolutely, and I know my team has discussed it a little bit about who we would want to pick going into playoffs. And we said, these Wunks, they're on such a hot streak. Winning 3-0 today, maybe you don't want to choose the Wunks just because of the momentum they have building. Kind of saw this mistake last season where it's like, even though they are the team from the bottom group, sometimes just having momentum is all you need. The Knaves, we were in the same scenario where we finished our last group with 3-0, and we were able to ride that momentum into a playoff win. So we'll see if the same is true for the Wunks. Dire going over to another pick. It's Ryan time. And a TP right into spawn. Just showing face. Having some fun. It's the last,
That being
potentially
said,
the
the
last
same
map
way
of the
goes
season here for the Bitterns.
goes the opposite way around. If the Wunks do get overswept, they will not be very happy going into playoffs.
And it's a good start there as Spicy be able to get the first pick as he's moving over to the Sierra character. New hero. We've seen a lot of teams favor the Sierra. Players like Tanic V and I think Buck Blue really like playing this one a lot. So, we've seen this a fair amount. Now we're showing it from Spicy, who of course is a ringing for Master Jedi.
Not the right time to say it, but I do have a pattern of causing draws in this league.
I mean,
Surely we don't get another one.
We'll see. So far, the Wunks not able to get too much done on attack. Dire's just gonna get TP back. So, this Ram form gets used, but with the TP, it's a lot of trouble. Dire walking through, not sure what happened to the Fire Strike. I think he hit the sign or something. WK trying to TP, looking for something. Is gonna be able to build the beam off the Ram shield. So, full beam, microwave in full effect. Katsuna rush really quickly though from Master Play. Warblehawk a free percentage away from their own. High Noon from Didn't You See Me walking forward. but it's a good job by the Bitterns to keep that one alive. And now Dire has the Wyoming bubble. Suzu is good though for master play, but the swings potentially better. Rectangle man walking forward, getting the first pick, charging in, looking for more. Nowhere for Hyperbola to go. With the help of the Kitsune rush, 2 minutes off the clock, and the Bitterns are holding strong.
And are also able for the Reinhardt in if needed. The Mole as well. Very close now. Sierra available as well. Ryan just walking in, swinging, trying to get a pick here.
Shatter in hand. We've seen some big slams from other players. Is he at one? It's a solo shatter onto Didn't You See Me? Follow-up swing onto the corpse just to make sure the cast is dead. Blade out from Voyager. Annihilation for Transflect means WK has nowhere to go. Dire eventually gonna fall. And so it was expensive, but the Wunks are gonna get the first point cap. 3:45 time bank into second.
The real name of the game on King's Row is how much time do you have on third point? Third point is notoriously uncappable. This will be interesting to see. WK goes down early.
Yeah, good first pick there by the Kiriko of the Wunks. You know, Dire trying to go in, but it's a Kitsune rush again for Master Play. Just making sure that the exit route of the Rhine cut off. Sierra all out by Spicy, trying to look for something, but down your tank, that's maybe a bit more ambitious than you need. They're actually gonna lose their life for it as well. So kind of goes from bad to worse on the Bitterns, and the Wunks kind of speed rolling the second point cap here.
Spicy swapping to the Cassidy here, probably for more true hit chance. Part of the Sierra. On the other side, we got High Noon topped with the orbital ray available.
Didn't You See Me walking forward, guys. The speed ring, but Dire's just shielding it out. He's ready for it. Bubble now onto the Reinhardt. Does hit the Juno, and that was crucial. They had orbital ray. That was the only ultimate for the Wunks available. Kitsune rush from Orbital Hawk. It's gonna send the tank forward. Maybe you want that Kitsune rush back. You already had the pick. On the Wunks, they do a good job of kiting and mitigating the damages here. And so it is a 2-for-0 ult trade. One if you count the cast, but Didn't You See Me is already 60% to another High Noon. Now they get to walk forward with their beam. Hyperbola going with this one, forcing all of the Bitterns back. Transflect is going to have this Annihilation to follow up with it as well. No ult online. WK is the closest for the Bitterns, but still a few percentages away. Shatter online, does hit 2. Master play on the ground. No Suzu to keep the Kiriko alive. And the wall does a good job of ending that Annihilation sooner than the Bitterns would like. And so off the back of a good Shatter, the Bitterns are still holding.
Very flexible capping there, but not capping second, not quite enough.
But look at the ults for the Wunks. They have 3 ults in the bank. Bitterns choosing to play a little forward here off the cart. Deciding to back up to the corner. Kitsune rush out. Dire in a lot of trouble. Forced to get back. High Noon from Spicy, trying to hold the corner. Dire goes so deep with the pin, swinging on Hyperbola, able to get the kill. Looking for more. Blade back from Voyager is going to do a good job of peeling that Rhine. Now the Mercy, the only one alive, goes for the Wyoming bubble. Is going to survive, but they're not going to be able to touch the point, so it'll be a second point cap. Minute 45 now for third point.
Not the best look in the world, but definitely holdable.
Definitely holdable. I mean, you say it all the time how this third point King's Row is so difficult on attack, and with this time bank so low, Definitely an opportunity for the Bitterns to hold this one here. TP onto the high ground. Dire is just swinging away. 70% to a shatter. He can build this one quickly. Might be the play. Transfer needs to be careful though. They're not just gonna die to the regular rocket hammer swings. Spice is actually the one that goes down first. Silver Bullet, didn't you see me, picks that one up. Dire 97% to the ult, but is it going to be enough? It's a nice TP out actually from WK. First some repositioning there, speed forward, but the symbol does a good job, and it's a big two-man shatter from Dire. Picks up Didn't You See Me, Trent's look soon to follow. 45 seconds left for the Wunks.
Dire says, "You may now talk to me. I've had my fat shatter."
Let's look at, I mean, I think the one on second point was good too. When I hit the Curie, that was good too.
That was
yeah. None of the Mercy, Spicy, close to their ults. If the Bitterns can play slow for this Wyoming and this High Noon turn, definitely winnable last fight. Spinner rush early though from Master Play. Good job recognizing their advantage. Transflect, bunching forward, getting a second onto Spicy, and they still have the beam and the annihilation to hold it. Dire kills Hyperbola. No Juno Ray available now for the Bitterns, sorry, for the Wunks. Transflect trying to keep it going with this annihilation. And with the kill on Warbler Hawk, they're just gonna get it done. One last touch here from Nano the Mercy, and it will be the Wunks gonna cap, but it's in overtime.
I think I cursed this game. I apologize.
Don't curse it with another draw. We don't.
Surely,
we don't need
surely.
more draws. Surely not, right?
Surely not.
Surely not more draws.
Those who are wondering, I'll keep you guys caught up on the OWCS stuff because so you don't have to go anywhere for this. I don't know the score. Never mind. They're on highlights.
Thank you for the update. Very insightful. I'm glad I know now.
I was like 3-3. Oh, they're in highlights. Wait a minute. I will update you guys in like 10 seconds when highlights are over.
Wunks. Looking to keep a pretty similar comp on their defense. It worked well for them. Tech. Just gonna keep the same thing going. Trying to close out the series here in a 3-0 fashion as they look towards playoffs.
5, 4,
Indeed.
2, 1. Attackers
Bitterns. Dire is off the Reinhardt, onto the Hog, and Nano the Mercy is carrying them with Jetpack Cat. It's so cinema, I can't even handle it.
Decided to get a little bit silly here. I think I'll personally see it is looking pretty good.
Yeah, the Wunks are they recognize it well though. They do a good job collapsing and WK. TP for Warhawk, so there's 3 members of the Bitterns on this high ground. Finally Dire drops, but they've left both EPS to the Wolves. Hook. Not able to secure the kill on the Voyager. And Nano the Mercy trying to get Dire out of there. Is going to be successful. Warhawk goes down to Voyager. Hook into the wall for Dire. And I think he's going to swap both Hog.
Yeah. So what is the question though?
No? Is he not swapping up Hog? What are we deciding? Yeah,
Back to
we're back to
Ryan.
Reinhardt. Alright. A little fun there. Are they gonna pick the Ryan with the cat? That's the question.
It is 2-0 CR.
Doesn't seem like it's gonna be the case. TP in for Voyager is kind of forced all their cooldowns, but I think they're doing okay. Fighting WK does get the better of the trade, and Dire is actually falling in the back as well. Now the Mercy trading 1.
Not,
But didn't
not
you
what
see
you want
me
to.
walking forward, looking for more?
Didn't you see he's currently 16-5 on the DPS? Certainly a strong part of this team. And then we're sticking to the cat. He's in the back line. He's able to escape.
Dire is just forced to hold shield, but Transflect has the Annihilation ready to go. Voyager, Death Blossom in hand. Dire so low. Voyager's just walking forward, looking for the spin. He's gonna choose not to go for it. But it's a reset. Master play, going with the Kitsune Rush and getting the first pick to boot onto WK. Spicy does trade up Hyperbola with the High Noon on the back high ground. Didn't you see me? Their own High Noon gets another. And I think that's going to be the hold. A few trades for the Bitterns, so potentially an opportunity as they respawn a little bit faster. They have this Kitsune Rush to play point. They have copy from WK. Kitsune Rush comes out. Voyager in the back line, looking for this Blossom on point, forced into Wraith, sees the Kiriko, does pop the Blossom, get the kill. Spicy does trade it out though. The Annihilation Transflect just a bit too strong.
I was gonna, never mind. Forgot what I was gonna say. The only on the board now is the orbital ray from the Juno. Spicy got popped over the Aurora.
Fires on Moga. One more hero to end the series off. To end the season off for the Bitterns. Is this the last we've seen of this team? Or do they got something more in them? Orbital Hawk down first. Master play once again with the first pick. Dire going in, looking for a slam. Doesn't quite connect on anyone. High Noon out from Didn't You See Me is going to take down the tank. And Spicy going in on the on-run for one last try. Not going to be enough. The Wyoming Wunks are going to take this one 3-0 and qualify to playoffs.
Yeah, now comes the big question for us. Who do we give MVP to? Transflect.
If it was if the Bitterns won, I would have given it to Dire just for the fact that he played 18 different heroes.
Indeed, and I think that
Epic.
yeah. What do you say?
Winner.
Are you surprised?
I like Transflect. Let's go to a who do we DM about MVP breakdown online? Oh, I got you. You got MVP. Do you want to do interviews? Oh, okay. It is late. And watch some of WCS.